Hey y'all, welcome back. Today is another travel day. Heading over to NorthStar Campground in Newport, New Hampshire. And we decided to take the back way through Bennington, Route 9. It's a much better ride than the highway. We're going to stop at a flea market if it's still open. Maybe grab a coffee somewhere in Wilmington. So we're on Route 9 East. Going through the Green Mountains, beautiful day. So hopefully you guys enjoy the scenery, enjoy the ride. There it is. Now we gotta find parking. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We can't get in there. Yeah, y'all, we're gonna check out a flea market. Oh, this place is packed. Yeah, we're gonna bring cash. Mama. Alright, let's see what we're in for with this place. Alright, now we gotta dance around all these trees. What is it with these campgrounds in New England? They're really tight.
Here's the shower.
Hey y'all, we're finally set up. This is a nice spot. There's a creek right behind us. It's awesome. We have lots of shade, maybe enough room for Starlink to work. We're waiting for that to boot up now. The site's nice. The campground's nice. It's privately owned. I think we're going to try and stay an extra night if they have an opening. Now, I'll show you the site. You guys can check it out. So what we got right here is a path that goes to the creek. So I'm not sure if it's a common area or not. I guess we'll find out shortly. Hopefully it's not. So here's my grill connected directly to the camper. Check out that video if you want to warm it in a 20-pound tank. And those stupid little 2-pounders. There's a whole video on the conversion. Alright, that's us. So this is site 64. So there's like 4 sites here. They're on a cul-de-sac. It's really tight fit. So you get a 44-foot toy hauler, tri-axle. Your driving skills are going to be put to the test. Each site has a garbage can, which is nice. I guess they pick up on a daily basis. The fire pits are cleaned out after each use, which is nice. You don't see that too often. A 30, 15 amp, no 50. And they all have water, no sewer. There's a central dump station for that. Anyhow, let's walk around and check this place out. So the bathhouse. Well, we're going to be walking by that way. So they collect trash twice a day at each site. That's freaking awesome. Nobody does that. Ooh, look, it's a Leslie in the wild. Videotaping. So Kana and Chad own this place. Super, super nice people. Very accommodating. They let us drive around and pick whatever site we wanted. Because we were concerned about the Starlink so we can get some work done. Really nice people. Young couple. It says it's this way. So we got to go by somebody's trailer just to dump. That's not cool.
Yeah.
No idling. So that's the dump station. And there's a dude right there with his campsite.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it sucks. I feel bad for that guy. Yeah, it's not cool because if somebody doesn't know what the hell they're doing when they dump and they leave a mess in the ground, this poor guy's gonna smell everything. That's rude. All right, what do we got? Office. All right, that's private residence. Let's see what we got for the camp store. Mostly t-shirts, and that's it.
Hey!
Let's take a walk down to the brook. Down a little private path, hopefully. Yeah, just a FYI, we checked out the bathhouses. This is an old campground, and you ready for this? The showers are coin operated. 50 cents for 6 minutes a shower. So bring your quarters or learn how to take a military shower in your own camper. It's 50 cents for 6 minutes. That's pretty high. Oh yeah, we can walk right in there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be hot next couple days. We'll come down and do that. Oh, that's nice. Probably cold. The hell, if it's close to 90 degrees, I'll jump in. Yeah, we'll try some panning for gold. I like it. And now it's time to relax and chill. And this is what we do. Sit around a campfire, burn wood, enjoy a cocktail, and just relax. And pray there's no rain. Not sure if there's anything to do around town here. We're going to check it out. See what we got. If there's something to do, we'll take you along. If not, we're just going to be walk around the campground, and we're just going to chill and relax for 4 days. If it gets warm enough later on this week, we're probably going to go jump in the river. So we're definitely going to try that. You always wait anyway. It's not really deep enough to swim in. But this is it. This is the best part of camping right here. Just relaxing, getting covered in smoke and doing nothing. Gotta do something about that fire. Site 64, it's good for Starlink. Let's see what we got for speeds here. Let's play. So we got 72 up, or down, 19 up, which is all right. That's good enough to upload video and do whatever we got to do. It's not bad. All right, we need some flame. Because smoke is good for mosquitoes, but we need flame. So unfortunately, just about all the campgrounds we've been to, unless you buy wood local outside the campground, everything they sell is heat treated and or kiln dried. And they swear that it burns fine, but you know what? I've never had any of that stuff burn good. I don't know if it's the wood because it's kiln dried, or it's just the fire pits just don't breathe enough. I like to say that traveling like this is all fun and games and relaxing, but we all know it's not. There's a lot of prep behind the scenes, setting up, breaking down, traveling, dealing with traffic, trying to maneuver through some of these tight sites and not damage your rig. So there's a lot going on. But it's all worth it when you get to this point. Cheers. So we do appreciate you guys joining us. We know that your time is important to you, and we thank you very much for spending some of it with us. It means a lot to us. And of course, you know, if you guys want to subscribe and like and follow us, that's even better, but it's not required, but it is appreciated, and we thank you for that. You guys are awesome. So the last campground we were at, we met this group. They're called Sisters on the Fly. They have a website. So it's a bunch of older, single and or married ladies. They have this organization and they get together. It's nationwide and they have different chapters depending on what part of the country they're from. And they just get together and they camp, they help each other set up, break down, they learn from each other as far as travel and trade ideas. They do a lot of crafting. One lady we met does a lot of quilting. And she's amazing. It's a cool organization. You know, I guess once a year or twice a year, or whenever they can organize it, they have a Sister Mr. group meeting. So the husbands are allowed to tag along, but they got to kind of mingle amongst themselves, which is kind of cool, I guess. You know, the ladies can go do their thing, and the guys can hang out and do their thing. It's a pretty cool group. I'm talking to YouTube people. Just telling them this is the best part of camping right here. We're gonna do a little short hike. These are repurposed snowmobile trails that enter the campground. I'm not sure where they go, not sure how big they are, but I'm gonna take a walk anyway. So we'll do that maybe this afternoon or tomorrow, depending on the temperature. We'll do some panning for gold. Try to anyway. All right, let's go for a walk. Which way you want to go?
You can only go this
Straight?
way.
All right. No idea where these things go. There's no maps or anything. Now, if the AT was like this,
Oh yeah, no problem.
I'd hike it all day long.
Right?
Morning, everybody. Today we're gonna have a little bit of fun. We're gonna try some panning for gold. Never tried it before, have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So this is strictly entertainment. I plan on finding absolutely nothing but rocks. If I'm lucky enough to find enough money for a tank of gas, that'd be awesome, but it's not gonna happen. So if you guys know how to do this, leave some comments, send me an email, tell me how to do it right, whatever, but let's go waste some time and dig a hole in the river. I did watch some of this on YouTube, and there's some glass. So it looks easy, but I know it's not. So we'll just get a big old mound of mush. I know gold is heavier than rocks and sand, so if you get it wet, swish it around. In theory, all the gold goes to the bottom. Well, I guess what you're supposed to do is wash out, shake it like this so all the gold settles to the bottom as you filter out all the other stuff. I'm not going to get rich doing this. This is a lot of work. Ooh, it was a rough day panning. I know we got nothing. What we got? We got a bunch of dirt. That's right. It's all about the fun and the entertainment. It's not about getting rich. At least not on YouTube. Yep. Well, y'all, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed our stay at NorthStar Campground in Newport, New Hampshire. It's been a fun little stay. Nice little river here. We'll probably chill out later on when it gets in the mid-90s and take a break. Maybe swim. Who knows? But we appreciate you guys. Thanks again for joining us, and we will see you someplace next week. Thank you.